Hello again. I moved into the other room in my downstairs, and this time I'm by the word wall that I made, and I added all the letters on it. So I want you to take a look at that. Can you believe I have a giant word wall in my basement? Do you remember all those words? All right. What we're going to do right now is our phonics. And for our phonics today, we're going to look at our letters we've been working on, the ones that were trickier. So we're going to go through them like we always did, friends, okay? So I want you to say it right along with me. It's important that you're doing it too, okay? T-R says tra. F-R says fra. B-R says bra. C-R says cra. S-K says ska. S-W says swa. Make sure you're doing it too. S-P-L says spluff. P-L says pluff. C-L says cluff. B-L says bluff. F-L says fluff. G-L says gluff. S-L says sluff. S-P says spuff. S-N says snuff. S-M says smuff. S-T says stuff. D-R says druff. G-R says gruff. P-R says pruff. S-H says shh. Oh, we found one of the brothers. T-H says, show me that tongue. It's okay to stick it out. C-H says cha. Oh, the brother Charlie, and he likes choo-choo trains. B says ba. W says wa. Ooh, another brother popped in. WH says wa. Do you remember which brother this is? Whitaker. Whitaker is trying to whistle, and he can't do it. So it comes out like the sound of WH. It comes out wah, wah. Remember, those were our consonant clusters, everyone. What we're going to do today is take a look at our blending board, or where we worked on our sounding out. And now I know you know exactly how to do this because we did it quite a bit at school. So I'm going to take out one of our vowel teams here. And we're going to talk a little bit about this vowel team just to put it back in your memory, okay? And then your family at home who's helping you will know what we're talking about. So when we have a vowel team, the first one does the talking. The second one does the walking. That's why we have the mouth for the one that's talking and the feet for the one that's walking. Now, the first one, the A, says everything, and the I says nothing. He walks around and follows him, but he does not make a sound. So I'm going to take this AI. Now you remember that this card goes like this. AI says A. And that's a long A sound because the A is doing all the talking and the I is just walking. So I'm going to put this card into our board today. And we're going to work mostly on just those kinds of words today, okay? So let's sound this one out, and you do it right along with me, okay? No different than before. Aid, maid. That would be like a person who comes in and at a hotel and cleans the room. Now, it's not your mom. Don't call your mom a maid. She doesn't come in and clean your room for you. You should clean your own room, right? Let's look at the next one. Sound it out with me. L-A-D. Laid. So that's Stretchy Snake. You remember Stretchy Snake? We're just doing that. We're sounding it out. Well, this would be like, I laid down on my bed. So I know exactly what that means, and so do you. Let's try this one. Sound it out with me. Pa-a-d. Paid. That's like when you go to the store and you say, oh, I bought a new toy and I paid for it with my own money. Ooh, let's try this one. Sound it out. Ta-a-d. Taid. Now, we came to one that doesn't really make a word, right? So at school we would always shake our head no, or kind of think thumbs down, because we can sound it out, but we know it's not a word that we would ever really use. N-a-d, naid. And that's another one. Doesn't really work. Oh, I think this one's going to come out of your mouth right away really fast. This one is said. Now that one sounds very different than the ones we were doing when we were sounding them out. Now you remember this one comes out of your mouth lightning fast, and it's on our word wall. Let's see if we can find it on our word wall up here. Do you see it? I do, right there. The word said. Now, we know a lot of our words on our word wall are what we call rule breakers, because when we read that word, we don't read it like this. S-aid, said. If I was in a story and it came to the part where Clifford was talking, I wouldn't read it like this. Clifford said hello. If I did that, little dude would pop up and say, what? That doesn't make sense. So remember, our little animal friends are helping us out when we're reading. And if you accidentally went like this, Clifford said, little dude would pop up. Oh, it doesn't make sense. And then you remember, oh, that's a lightning word. That's a star word that's so fast out of my mouth that's on our word wall. So let's see what else we can get. Ga-aid. Not a real one, right? Doesn't work. You're sounding out too. Qua-aid. Quaid. No, doesn't work. Ra-aid. Raid. That one doesn't really work. Well, you know what? Actually, that one does. Raid. That would be like when a whole bunch of bees come at you. You'd say, oh my gosh, they're going to raid me. Raid my house. Get in. So I'm going to take down that D though, and I'm going to see if we change the end. Maybe we can make one that works. Let's try this. Rain. Oh, that works, right? That's been happening lately. So I'm going to show you our little phonics reader, we always called them at school. And you took them home and you read them with your family because it has either a little homework stamp on top or the goose that said, read to your parents. And this one is called Rain. And in this book, we are going to find a lot of our vowel team, the AI. I want you to see how many times you can find a word that has AI. So it starts out like this. Gail said, oh, right away, G-A-L. I'd sound that out, and I would notice there's an A-I in the middle. Gail said, it will rain and hail. Well, we just saw rain on our board, so we know that one is, and then also hail. Hail is when it comes down really hard, and it's like ice even that's falling from the sky. And then over here, Cain said, I will go. It will not rain and hail. Oh, his name is Cain. 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 So that one is another one that has our vowel team in it. The hail came down. Oh, there's that word hail with that A-I in it. Now, look at that picture. It's got all that ice kind of rain that's coming down on him. It probably doesn't feel good. We'll come over here. Gail, your name has that A-I vowel team, said, now it will rain. Did you notice the clock up in the wall here? Oh, yeah, you had that on your wild bingo board, but we didn't really talk much about time yet. We will, though. Cain said, I will play. It will not rain. Uh-oh, what happened? The rain came down. Uh-oh. Cain said, it will rain, but we can play. Look, they're playing inside. They're playing a game. Probably like a lot of you are playing a lot of games while you're at home. All right. Excellent job with our phonics. I'll see you guys later on again.